Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So stiff in my body today. Really, really, really. So, Kuru, Lou Rib, good morning. Good morning, Ilari. Now, good morning, Michael. The stream might be interrupted. My son is going to the cinema with his friend, so I might need to pause. But that shouldn't be any problems, really. Oh, thanks, Lurip. Good morning, Elicinia. And Veronica. You're becoming more and more of a frequent visitor. Perfect. Right, let's throw some topics at me so we can get it rolling. Hey, Glance Invictus, welcome back. Good morning, Boompa. Boomba. Sorry for not answering yet. I've been super swamped. I just, there's no time. I've got 2 kids and freelance and full-time job, so. Toad merchant, potion merchant. That's interesting. Double merchants. I think we got enough, right? Topic is number 5. So let's look at number 5. Number 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ancient Temple Guardian. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool topic. Ancient Temple Guardian by Ilari. Ilari, is this your first topic? Good morning, Mila, Captain Jetlag, Jordy. That was funny. Double merchants. Right. Okay, let's do it. Ancient Temple Guardian. So I was kind of envisioning this old man in like this deep forest. Let's actually do it like that. That he's sorry, my son is doing something. Hugo, vad gör du? Varför är Sansa jätterädd? Anyways, the cat is hiding under the sofa. My son is doing something. So, where I was getting at is I want to just sketch out the pose, like the ancient temple guardian. I want him to this guardian to be like encased in the. Actually, let's do light. Let's paint with light today. I feel like it will be a stronger result. So like he's like merged into the stone temple, like a Nordic style forest, with lots of moss and all these things, and that he's just like holding he's protector of keys or something, like he has all the keys to the rooms or to the all the gates that you need to pass, and he's so old that he's like fused. Um, Fused where he's sitting, so things have grown into him, and like he's become one with nature. So it's not like a desert temple, but very humid, like a cellar. Maybe he's like holding a sword as well that has grown into the rock. Veronica, it was Swedish. The cat just came running and was hiding. I see a view into the living room, kind of. The cat was just completely petrified. He was doing something weird. Hey, Cosmin Potter, you made it. Good morning. Veronica, yeah, you get those languages kind of for free. Whoa. Okay. Like so, yeah. Again, I might be interrupted in the stream. I'll just pause the timer and hopefully mute the microphone because my son has to go to the cinema with his friend, and they're coming to pick him up at some point. Shouldn't be a massive interruption, but just kind of a heads up that it might occur. Being Finnish doesn't help now, but Finland isn't regarded as Scandinavian, is it? There's some distinction, right? Norway, Denmark, Sweden is Scandinavia, right? If I'm not mistaken. And Finland is separate, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Finland is Nordic, but not Scandinavian. There we go. There we go, Elefthenia. Thanks. Ah, okay, now I know what my son is doing. I think he's doing ninja stuff. Freaking the cat out with ninja moves. Eller hur, Hugo? Nej, gömmer du dig för Sansa? Har du en heart attack? Varför det? Vad har du gjort? My son is in this sofa saying he's having a heart attack. Alithenia. There we go. Schooling us. It's fantastic. Let's give the guy like a helmet. That is such a like stupid thing I always do. I always draw them from the side or front. I really need to stop doing that. Let's go some stereotypes and give him horns. Oh, horns, then he must be Viking. Hey, Patri. Good morning. I didn't know you would make it. That's awesome. Welcome. Patri, yeah, well, the thing is how it's set up, my dear old friend, is that at the beginning of the stream, I ask for topics. I then roll a dice to see which topic gets chosen. So I don't choose. I definitely take requests in that sense, but it's down to dice roll more than uh, like anyone can choose something. That's great, Kuro. Son is an art. No, my son is just messing around. He's bored. Padre, yeah. You can come next morning when the stream starts and suggest it, and maybe you'll be lucky and your suggestion of the topic will be chosen uh, with the luck of the dice. But in that sense, I don't take requests. Otherwise, like it would be such a screaming fest of my turn, my turn. But that's really nice of you to show up, Patrick. Glad that you could make it. To my little stream. Hello. He's somewhat ready yet. All right. Okay. Bye bye. Så Hugo, klä på dig. på direkten. So soon I just gotta go and see him to the door. Should it just be a minute? Maybe I don't even need to pause the stream or a countdown here. He's the key holder here. Se till sen när du är färdig, Hugo. Oh, that's awesome, Pat. All right. All right. I'll pause the timer. Be right back. Då går vi ner då, Hugo. Då går vi ner då, Hugo. All right. Whew. Running around like a crazy person. Here we go. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with just kind of capturing the essentials. It's a little bit wishy-washy. But, oh, I need to exercise more. Running up 2 flights of stairs might, or actually that's 4, might be a good sign that I need to move my fat belly a little bit more. Whew. Thanks for the kind words. Boomba. Well, I felt that there's some techniques in there and so on that's a bit outdated. The character design theory is not outdated because it's a theory that is scalable and it's not like a what's it called? Not contemporary, but temporary thing. You know, it's clean design theory, so that's why it's useful. It's just the package that is in. I would like to update with some new theories and new tricks and new steps, because in that class, in my CGMA class, I also go through the whole process from designing to thumbnailing to designing to line art to final illustration to orthographics. I mean, obviously, on paper, a lot of that wouldn't change, but it's the way that I go about teaching it, because I saw a lot of people doing mistakes that I have in the class myself, so that I'm teaching something that I have updated my own knowledge with. I wouldn't want to like make people repeat those mistakes, so that's why I felt like, all right, it's 4 years something old class, um, and that means 4-year-old knowledge for me. And because I kind of um, work hard at learning, I saw too many mistakes for myself. So I mean, I want to improve the design, how I communicate the design theory. So that I mean, I've been teaching it for 4 years, 4 lectures, I think, about character design. So I have refined the explanation process. So that's why I want to update it. The actual design theory won't change dramatically, just the delivery of it. So that's why I want to make version 2. Boomba, yeah, let's talk about it um, more over email. I will reply to your email. It's just that just so much things to do. I need to clear the table before I can sit down and think about it. And hoping over the weekend I'll be able to schedule some time for thinking about it. It's so much to do all the time. It's really, really hard to find time. Uh, you know, I could do uh, like a reactionary decision of saying yes or no right now, but that's not fair for anyone. I want to think about it, properly. You know, you know, you know, you know. But it's. I think we will. I will though. Um, we will come to some sort of understanding. Don't worry. It's just that I'm currently, swimming underwater. I need to come up to breathe at some point soon, and when I do that, I'll I'll reply to your email. These streams are great in that sense that I have time to do some of my stuff. Otherwise, it's just all business. Um, so this guy, the idea was that he's emerged with a throne. He's sitting. He's like a guardian of the keys. So he's sitting here on his throne, um, with a bunch of keys around his waist, like he's the key holder. Boomba, it doesn't really matter to me. I just like designing. I just like creating worlds. You know, it's very wishy-washy response, but for me it doesn't really matter because it's always I'm always like in part of the pre-production or the kind of imaginative, not imaginary, imaginative part of production, right? I sit and come up with ideas and visual paths, that they might take, and then I just hand that over, and someone else will, most of the times, refine it, especially when it comes to movies and so on. But when it comes to games, a lot of pre-production work is done, but more final designs is produced by myself as well. So it's usually the whole pipeline when it comes to games. I do the creative part and then do the production part as well. Um, but I like both. It's fun. I like designing. Period. I think that's the part that I enjoy the most. Oh, that one. That was an old spit paint, right, Cosmin? But he was sitting there with his crow, if I'm not mistaken, with just one key, right? He was holding the key. I like that painting. I should finish it someday, actually. I used it as a what's it called? Banner or whatever on Facebook. Not the user avatar, but the background thing, the banner at the top. Boomba, no, not really. It doesn't really limit. Nowadays, everything is very open. You can design whatever you want as long as it's interesting. And I mean, it depends on what they're using. If they want to have live actors in movies, you need to have some sort of realistic proportions. But if it's CG, then it's, it's open season for anything. I think, yeah, you're right, Cosmin. Thematically, it's very similar. Like someone's holding a key, like a key holder. Um, but visually, I would say it's not the same at all. But it's cool that you remember that old one. Let me try to find it um, quickly. Actually, it should be on my website. Oh, well, wasn't a instant find, so I'm not gonna waste time finding it. Um, Kuru. Well, character design that I really like. Mm, There's a lot of cool games. I think Destiny is pretty good when it comes to design in general. Like they've managed to do that really, really, really well. I also like Uncharted. They had great character design. The Last of Us had great design. Very, low key but good. Those clickers were designed really, really nicely. Um, I think Bayonetta actually had really cool character designs. Even though the game is insanely over the top, um, the designs were actually really cool. The first one. Now the second one is in sequels and spin-offs, not so much. But the original Bayonetta was really cool. Was really fresh when it came to designs. It's very Japanese, but you can't fault the designs. They were very unique. Even though the game is extremely, over sexualized and very butt orientated and sex jokes and so on, but the designs were really, really cool. I was sitting there, laughing, uh, mixed with face palming and being impressed. It was really, really cool game. I remember it. It was really well. Ozone McWego. Yeah, I used to teach at CGMA. I took my class offline because I felt it was dated. But yeah, I teach there for 4 years. I teach character design, but I might go back to them, um, or I might do something on my own. Currently, not sure where to go with that. Sorry for not talking. I was completely engulfed in doing some of this. Right, time's up. This is um, this is what came out of ancient Temple Guardian. Thanks for the topic, Ilari. It was fun to do, even though I was a little bit scattered. I had to watch for the cat, son, fake heart attack. Uh, but yeah, it's a bit too sketchy for my liking. But it is what it is. Have a great day, everyone. Anyways, thanks everyone for coming. That's cool, Svensson art. Yeah, that's a nice little lore there. All right, goodbye, everyone. I need an outro. That's the thing that I'm missing, because when I say goodbye, then it cuts weirdly off. Anyways, thanks and goodbye. Have a nice day.